And if we criticize, we only criticize to build, not to destroy. This is why we speak truth to power. My brother, my sister, we all want to see a better Ghana. We want to see a better Africa. We want to see a better humanity. I am most excited to be with you. And today, we have a lot of things to talk about. Number one, it looks like we live in a country where politicians have told themselves two things. Number one, we have agreed not to prosecute anybody. In fact, better still, we have agreed not to prosecute you. Do not prosecute us too. Number two, tit for tat is not a sin. Now you realize that in our country, every now and then, politicians in opposition continue talking. This is corrupt, that is corrupt, this one has stolen this, that one has stolen that, blah, 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 boom, 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 boom. And if they happen to be in power, all those people they claimed were very, very corrupt, it looks like all of them fizzle into thin air. Nobody is prosecuted, so it makes me sit back and ask myself, did they really mean it when they said that this person was corrupt? Did they really mean it when they said this person was a thief? Or did they do it just as a political propaganda to be able to come into power? I ask myself these questions every now and then, and it looks like I don't seem to find an answer. My brother, my sister, I sit back here and there's something very important I want to discuss. Will our politicians ever prosecute each other? And if they are not ready to prosecute each other, tell me, who is going to prosecute who? Will we have a better Ghana? You go on the campaign trail and you keep on saying somebody else was corrupt. And when you come into power, you close your eyes and it looks like you are only happy to be in power. My brother, my sister, tit for tat is not a sin. A few days ago, we heard about the Airbus. And it looks like the other side too said, okay, you are bringing out propaganda. We are also bringing out propaganda. We have seen so many tapes on social media criticizing people, some of them fake, just trying to deceive the voter. My brother, my sister, what kind of country are we living in? When you live in a country where the people or the voters are bought with just a cup of rice, when a voter's right is ignored, ballot boxes are stolen every now and then, voters are bought every now and then what kind of democracy are you going to have? We have seen elections where people won clearly, but governments in power refuse to allow them, and they continue to force their will on the people. We need a better country. We need a better Ghana. We need to be able to stand here and say that we have a better country. My brother, my sister, today I did not intend to talk too much about this. But it is so sickening that governments in power behave so childishly. This person has done this. Oh, they brought something against us. We must also concoct something against them. And then it's all about tit for tat. Tit for tat, which is never a sin. Tit for tat. Who are you confusing? Must you by all means be in power? Some people behave as if they never come into power, they will die. Some people are so useless out of politics. And it is so sickening the way some of these things are going. As I said, I do not intend to dwell on this for long. Put it away. Behave maturely. You have come a long way, all the way from 1957, when you became an independent nation. But you are still behaving as if you had independence only 1 month ago. Very, very, I don't want to use that other word. In fact, so vindictive. We need to check all these things if we want a better country. We need to be able to look at all these things if we want to be a better country. Dash away that. I would like to deal with the next issue. What am I hearing? That Sani Abacha stole some money and stashed that in some UK accounts, stashed some in some American accounts, and some Swiss accounts, and the money is going to be returned to Nigeria. Now, according to the BBC report, some of the money was returned to Nigeria some time ago. And now 230 million British pounds would also be returned to Nigeria. And hear this interesting thing. According to the BBC, the country that is going to transfer this money is going to hold on to 5 million pounds. Britain is going to hold on to 5 million pounds. For what reason? I don't understand. Sani Abacha was a dangerous thief who stole a lot of money from Nigeria, stashed that into foreign accounts. Nigeria today is suffering because of thieves and villains like Sani Abacha. We all know Sani Abacha even gave some money to J.J. Rawlings. Even though Mr. Rawlings has denied how much it was, he has never been able to deny that he took money from Sani Abacha. Mr. Rawlings never returned the money to Sani Abacha. And now it has come out that Sani Abacha was nothing but a common thief who stole a lot of money from Nigeria and stashed that into different foreign accounts, so that he and his family, like a lot of African thieves who call themselves leaders do, Sani Abacha decided that he would be able to fall back on the stolen booty to make himself and his family comfortable. But God is greater than every human being. Sani Abacha did not live to touch a penny of all the booty that he stole. We all heard about how he brought some foreign prostitutes into Lagos, Nigeria. Some prostitutes from Sri Lanka, we were told. Some people also said they were Filipinos. Wherever it was, they were foreign prostitutes that Sani Abacha imported into the country. And he ended up suffering a heart attack which came out of poisoning. We were told he was poisoned with an apple. Now Sani Abacha stole so much money that could have brought down all the buildings in Nigeria and built them all afresh. One man. Sani Abacha was responsible for the killing of Ken Saro-Wiwa. Sani Abacha single-handedly decided to deal with shell, oil, and he stole a lot of money that should have gone to Nigeria to enrich himself. Now the big question is, if America, if England, if Switzerland, and all the other countries now have come to see that Sani Abacha was nothing but a common thief, and he stole money and stashed that in these countries, what should they do? Return the money quietly back to Nigeria. Why would England want to keep 5 million pounds? Why would America want to keep $5 million? of the stolen money. Why would you want to keep some part of the stolen money? For what? Now at the end of it all, you will come back and say that, oh, this is some amount, take that as aid. When you know that Africa does not really need aid. All that Africa needs is good leadership. Not leaders who are so vindictive, leaders who are only thinking about the next election, leaders who are full of propaganda, leaders who make promises, my God, that they know they can never ever deliver. My brother, my sister, Nigeria is suffering today because of very terrible leaders. Ghana is suffering today because of evilous leaders. Imagine one of the presidents of this country was forced to resign. In fact, he was kicked out of power in 1969 because he took a bribe from a Nigerian businessman. I'm talking about J.A. Ankara. Imagine how they played political chess with us after Kwame Nkrumah was overthrown in 1966. Ankara came into power, Afrifa now came, and then we had who, all playing political chess with us, destroying the economy, stealing left, right, and center. And today Ghana is where it is because of stupid leaders who did nothing to help this country. Same way Nigeria is where it is because of thieving leaders. What kind of a leader are you who is in power and all you think about is how much money you can steal so that you can fall back on the stolen booty to make you and your family comfortable? Do you have common sense at all? Do you have any passion for spirituality? Do you have any heart in you that beats at all? And today we have those people. Galamsey tracks were seized, and I hear some party nitwits, some party ants, whatever they are, have taken these machines out, the bulldozers and whatever, to their benefit. And I'm told that some people in power are busily on the Galamsey field digging out gold when Galamsey is supposed to be banned. Please, do you have a passion for your country? Do you have any respect for your country? Do you love the motherland that people shed their blood to keep afloat? Do you love this country beyond this generation? If people in previous generations had behaved so sheepishly, had behaved the way we are behaving towards the motherland right now, we would never have come to meet this country here. It would have been in the hands of traitors and terrible people. Today you come in and see this country. The gold is still there, the diamond is still there, the bauxite is still there. Look at the water bodies. Right now, when a soldier man or a policeman is dispatched on duty to the Galamsey site, they kneel down and they pray and they say, oh God, may thou say. Let me tell you something right now in Ghana. Police and soldier used to be happy when they were going on peacekeeping to where? Lebanon and so many other places. Because they will have the opportunity to travel out of the country and probably buy one ghetto blaster or one such machine which they ordinarily will not be able to buy here because of their meager salaries. Today, police and soldiers are not interested in going to Lebanon. They are not interested in going to Darfur. They are not interested in going to any part of the world on peacekeeping. They prefer being dispatched on duty to the Galamsey field. You know why? Your guess is as good as mine. They make a lot of money from the Galamsey field. Police and soldiers who are sent there right now, they are not there to stop Galamsey. They are there to encourage Galamsey and to make money. So many people have called me in the past few days, telling me how dangerous and how serious it is on the Galamsey fields right now. Now we used to blame it on the Chinese. We used to blame it on the Chinese. That the Chinese people were responsible for the Galamsey. Today, my brother, our own police and soldier are on the Galamsey field, praying to God they should never be transferred to Lebanon, to Israel, or to any other such country on peacekeeping. They prefer going to the Galamsey field, Obuasi, and some other places. There they make more money than Lebanon, Israel, Darfur, wah. And we have a president. We have a vice president. We have a special pretender. We have a senior minister. And because election is coming, nobody is going to talk about it. They prefer to strangulate the motherland and win elections, to putting the motherland on a good footing and losing elections. Posterity is gradually judging us. Posterity will judge us so harshly. We have no love for the motherland anymore. We have no love for our people anymore. In fact, governments are very free and fluid with their thoughts. If they are asked to choose between killing 1 million people and winning elections and giving life to 1 million people and losing elections, they will go for killing 1 million people to win elections rather than giving life to 1 million people and losing elections. What matters to them most is not the pregnant women who give birth on the bare floors at the hospitals. It's not about the school children who wade rivers and dams in order to go to school. It's not about the unemployment in the country. It's not about the non-patriotism that is going on in the country. It's all about winning elections. My brother and sister, if Galamsey will let them win the elections, everybody can be a Galamseyer. If terrorism will make them win elections, let everybody be a terrorist. The motherland can go to hell. All they want is to win elections. If what I'm saying does not make sense, tell me what makes sense. I travel to so many different countries and I see how people behave and treat their countries. I am in South Africa and I see how South Africans respect their country to the point that they will chase every foreigner out in order to protect their country, even if they were wrong. I go to South Africa and people cannot urinate just anywhere on the street. And I ask myself, is this part of Africa? I go to Zimbabwe. Despite all the sanctions, I still look at Zimbabwe and ask myself, is this the country that just experienced a lot of sanctions and is still experiencing sanctions? Let alone America, let alone England, let alone Spain. Children who are even coming up, they know how to respect their motherland. They know how to be passionate about what belongs to them. They are not selfish. But we behave as if our country is nothing. We can destroy it up to the most nonsense level. And the next moment, we are good at calling ourselves refugees. Let one Kokomba man shoot an Asante man down. Or let a Dagomba man shoot a Frafra man down. Or let an Igbe man mistakenly shoot a Fanti man down. 1 million Ghanaians will run across the border, jump into ships, and run around Spain and Holland and say they are refugees. They are coming from a war-torn country. Meanwhile, one person was shot. At the least chance, we are quick to jump off the boat. We are never ready to repair. We are only interested in becoming irresponsible by jumping boats. Can we grow a country like this? Nobody's patient enough to help, rebuild, or repair. We are just interested in abandoning the ship, enjoying a ship that other people have taken time to build. Other people have taken time to behave like human beings. We are very quick to abandon our own countries, abandon our land, and run around looking for visas to jump out of the country. And no wonder, anytime we have a visa, it doesn't matter to where. Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, as long as it's a visa that takes us out of Ghana, we are more than satisfied, and we go to church singing and dancing because finally we're going to heaven. My brother, my sister, in this segment, I hate it when I talk too much. But if you are as passionate as me, or even more passionate than me, love your country. People shed blood in order to keep this space called Ghana. In order to protect this space called Ghana. Ya Asantoa, Ndeura Jakpa, Osei Tutu, kings and queens, warriors like Opoku Frede, like Hajia Fatih Murupe, like Toaje the Red Hunter, many more royals and warriors fought in order to protect this space for you. They fought and shed blood, died in order to protect this space for you. Why are you so much in a hurry to sell out this space? Why are you so much in a hurry to jump ships, to abandon this place and give it all sorts of names? If your politicians are not behaving like human beings, kick them out. If your politicians are too old to be in power, kick them out. The propaganda is too much. The nonsense is too much. You are not angry enough, Ghana. All you think about, how much is going to come into your pocket. All you think about is your pocket, your stomach. You never reason beyond your stomach and your pocket. How can the country grow? You are never ready to fast in order to see this country grow. It's always about your stomach. It's always about your pocket. Nobody has ever sat back to say, listen, we are hungry, but we are ready to go hungry for the next 1 month in order to see this country get better. Nobody. Oh, ye bre, ye bottom ye, come dien. Adeng, must man live by bread alone? You've cheapened yourself so badly that you are only food. You are nothing but food. You are nothing but your pocket. That is why politicians every now and then give you money to buy your birthright. That is why you go out killing each other, all because of elections. That is why elections come and everybody's running out of this country, because election time, there's no human being in Ghana. Everybody becomes an animal. Animals. You are ready to kill, all because of a political party. You are ready to kill, all because somebody gave you some peanuts. You don't think beyond food. You don't think beyond food. How will the country grow? Can we for once behave like human beings? Can we sit back and say, listen, I am not interested in taking any money from no politician. I am only ready, in fact, to employ my brains. Rather than the so much propaganda. All men in power who we thought we could believe and trust, they are the biggest propagandists. To God be the glory. I thank you. I appreciate you. Ghana, be ye. Yes.